Conor McGregor is officially running for president of Ireland, and his first order of business is to legalize cocaine. I'm kidding, of course, but Conor McGregor is actually running for president of Ireland. He announced it today. Huge social media reaction from this. I made a video yesterday where I said that him meeting with Donald Trump and getting involved in Irish politics, either just talking about it or actually running, could mean the end of his fighting career for good. And I think now at this point, we're definitely never going to see Conor McGregor in the octagon again. But Conor announced on his Instagram today, the caption reads, "Ireland must fully implement the EU Migration Act by June 12th, 2026. Conor was talking a lot about immigration. He was saying the illegal immigration racket in Ireland has run rampant and that Ireland is on the verge of losing its Irishness, he said yesterday. I'll link my video about his White House visit down below, but that's what he said in that video. Conor continues, so between now and June 12th, 2026, several pieces of legislation have to be passed by both houses of the Oireachtas, I don't know what that means, and then signed by the president. The next presidential election must take place by November 11, 2025. Who else will stand up to government and oppose this bill? Any other presidential candidate they attempt to put forward will be of no resistance to them. I will. For clarity also, as president, I would put forth this bill to referendum. Although I oppose greatly this pact, it is neither mine nor government's choice to make. It is the people of Ireland's choice, always. That is a true democracy. I would also be curious to hear our government officials' reasoning for agreeing this pact so fervently. I would love to hear the debates followed then by vote. This is the future of Ireland with me as president. All citizens of Ireland have a voice and a choice on their future. God bless our people. Vote McGregor and have your voice heard." So, Conor McGregor is officially putting his name in the hat for Irish politics, or actually just straight to president like Donald Trump kinda. And he met with Trump on St. Paddy's Day, and I just knew that this was going to mean something to do with Conor and a big headline, whether it was a UFC return or it was some sort of political campaign. But it makes sense because where we're at right now with Conor McGregor, where he has allegations like almost monthly and doesn't really seem to want to fight, says he does, but doesn't really. He's just doing these side quests with BKFC and all these like dual bit streams and making appearances here and there. And at the White House, Trump's inauguration, all that. I think there is no Conor McGregor returning to the octagon. The last time he fought was in July of 2021. We're coming up on summer 2025. We're coming up on 4 years since Conor McGregor has thrown a punch against an opponent in a sanctioned fight. So realistically, this is just the end of Conor McGregor's mixed martial arts career. I think that he never steps into any sort of fight ever again. He's not going to box the Paul brothers or KSI. He's not going to fight Michael Chandler. This is the end of Conor McGregor's fighting career. Now, I know there's quite a few people that oppose Conor running for president, but there is plenty of memes to be had about it. Side quest king, bro about to legalize grape. He's going to invade Dagestan on the first day. Imagine he actually gets elected. This has got to be a simulation. Bro saw the US and thought anything is possible. Yeah, I mean, realistically, this seems like he's inspired by Trump, but it's probably going to be more like a Kanye presidential run where he's going to get some funding. He's going to get like 1% of the vote, and then we're going to move on with it. But by that point, if he actually tries to pursue this, by that point, we're at 2026. Conor hasn't fought for 4.5 years. I really doubt it ever happens again. While he does look to be like leaning out and it looks like he's not drinking as much and partying as hard, it is still Conor McGregor. He's partying a lot. And you never know when he just starts to crash out for no reason. But this makes more sense to me than a fight right now because he's essentially unbookable right now. It's crazy that he's kind of unbookable for a fight given all of the scandals and stuff, but he's still able to run for president. So definitely took a lot of inspiration from Donald Trump becoming president of the United States. And Conor's like already on the offensive. 8 hours ago, he posts Dublin News showing how the Irish police reject McGregor's claim that Dublin is dangerous, and right next to it, an hour after that, man rushed to the hospital after being stabbed in busy Dublin shopping center. So if he's going to take notes from Trump and he's going to run on a safety and immigration platform, he actually probably has a pretty good shot. Now, this right here is Ireland's deputy prime minister condemning Conor going to the White House, saying people like him should be social pariahs. He is feeding young men a warped view of what it means to be a man. His behavior is totally unacceptable. So let's see what he had to say.
Let's be clear, the likes of Conor McGregor and Andrew Tate should not be social media influencers. They should be social pariahs. The programme Adolescence has really provided a glimpse into how toxic influences are filling a void in young men's lives. In fact, I believe Adolescence should be compulsory viewing in all our secondary schools right across this country. Social media has such an influence on young lives, and that's why I think in Europe and Ireland we need to be true to our values. These so-called influencers are feeding young men a warped view of what it is to be a man. And let us be clear, the likes of Conor McGregor and Andrew Tate should not be social media influencers. They should be social pariahs. Their behaviour is wrong, it's retrograde, it's degrading, it's damaging. They're normalising behaviour that is totally and utterly unacceptable. And everybody in this house, we should speak with one voice in relation to this. Not social media influencers, social pariahs.
Beta! No. I'm an alpha. Beta! Oh, because I tell you why.
Beta! And there it is. That's what most of the Irish government seems to feel about Conor McGregor. Any of you guys that are Irish in the audience, comment below. What do you think about Conor running for president? And what is like the sentiment towards Conor in Ireland? So we're definitely going to get some new allegations against Conor in some way, the same way that they did with Trump multiple times. There's going to be allegations that are, I don't know, fishy in some people's eyes and true in other people's eyes. I mean, it is Conor. I mean, the allegations are almost a given at this point, but especially now running for political office. So it is something that's really interesting how someone that a lot of people view as like immoral and like not a good person in some circles can become a leader. That's what happened with Donald Trump. That's for sure why Conor's doing this. But it's interesting how quick the divide happens, where some people are like, yes, he's the one to save us. And other people are like, no, he's toxic for the culture. He's going to ruin the country. It's actually the similarities between Trump and Conor are incredible. So let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about Conor McGregor running for president of Ireland? And does this mean the end of his fighting career? Let me know down below. Did you like this video? Then like and subscribe down below. I also do multiple live streams per week, along with behind the scenes content and members only live streams for our channel members. So become a channel member for access to bonus content. It's only $5 per month and it greatly helps the channel's growth. I also do a podcast with my best friend Bo, and I have a non-MMA channel as well called Wyatt's World. You can check both of those out linked below.